And what is up, my geeks? My name is DroidRider, and welcome to another figure review. Hope you guys are doing great right now. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Supergirl gold label. I forgot to mention to say that it was a gold label. So I'm back. Now, I know what you guys are saying, I've been gone for quite a while, and it's because about a month ago, my other channel that I mentioned before reached 2,000 subscribers. So I was like, wow, that is amazing. And I didn't know it was gonna reach that far, but I was thinking that it wasn't gonna reach 2,000 subscribers by this year, but it did. Today I have Supergirl, which is a figure that a lot of people have been waiting to, wanted to get for their collection. And also, you guys are wondering why am I talking so quietly? Well, it's because everybody in my house is asleep. My mom is asleep, my siblings are asleep, and right now I'm the only one awake, and right now it's midnight. Halloween is almost there, so October, well, a lot of people are gonna be trick-or-treating. I know I'm not, but I'm gonna be passing candy, but short story, but So as you can see, we have Supergirl in the box. So I also noticed as well, there's actually two figure stands. If you guys can see, a flight stand and a stand, regular DC stand over there. Now normally the flight stand would be if you guys take a closer look, the flight stand normally goes in the very background, in which they decided to put it in where Supergirl, next to Supergirl is. As you can see, Supergirl has this cloth cape, and as you can see, it's from DC Rebirth. Again, the name, a cool looking image of Supergirl. It looks cool already, so we're gonna open this up. And by the way, I think the packaging, when I'm trying to open the packages, I think it's gonna be really loud, so I'll try to be very quiet. Alright, now that Supergirl is out of her package, I just want to say this Supergirl figure is actually pretty good. Actually, I think they nailed this figure. However, it does gonna have this ups and downs that people are gonna have they're complaining about this figure. So I'm gonna be talking about that a little bit later. But I just want to say that this figure doesn't have any much accessories rather than just the two figure stands. But it just looks really weird why they did it. I don't know why. I would prefer that if she would have come flight stands, that would have been perfect. So the trading card, as you can see, is the same from the package, Supergirl DC Rebirth, and also info from the back. Pause here if you guys want to read it. And also the typical, the typical McFarlane's figure stand, DC, and also their flight stand, which we haven't seen these flight stands for quite a while, unless rather with the Action Comics 1 Superman. But for those who don't know about these stands, you just connect, well, you have to push this little handle there, or whatever this part is called, and you just it's just gonna zap, and there you go. So there's this little claw, put your figure and whatever you want to pose it, and just opens and closes, or you can just even rotate it what I did right now. Like I said, this figure looks amazing, and even has well, obviously you just saw from the packaging, it has this cloth material cape. I just like the material from this cape. Well, obviously it's not wired, but I know there's customizers that they're gonna add a wired cape, always from their DC Multiverse figures. So as you can see, nice material. I don't know, well, obviously it's a cloth material of it. In their superpowers, it was just a wrinkly material that it wasn't that good. I don't know what it was, but And And the head sculpt is actually not that bad. Actually, I do like the head sculpt. The details on her hair is actually like really good. Her symbol is actually not like sculpted, it's just printed. Obviously you can see it has like this little gold color on where the inside of her symbol is. And also I forgot to mention, it does have some details on her skirt as well. So like I don't know what you would call like this type of like texture of the of her skirt, but you know, sculpted parts as well on her boots. So yeah, it does have this little like golden belt, but I just want to say that the skirt is my goodness, the skirt is actually not really good. I don't know why they sculpted like that, but Supergirl kind of has like this little like this let me try to move her arm. Just look at how they sculpted in. Kind of have like this big well, you know what I'm trying to say. Her boots is actually not that bad actually, but I also figured out that this has some reuse from the Nightfall Catwoman. If you don't believe me, this here where her waist is, the arms and also the boots are actually like resculpts from the Nightfall Catwoman. If I can try to bring it, let's see if I can try to bring it. Now I have Catwoman. As you can see, the boots are actually the same reused, even where her biceps all the way to her arms are actually pretty much the same, but they're just like it looks a little bit glossy on her arms, you can totally tell. And also where her waist is actually the complete reuse as well. So I don't know what people are going to be thinking about this. I know there's going to be like a little bit of complaints, but I really do not mind it. I know that some people, like I said, they're not going to mind, but some they are, but I don't know what to say. Now another complaint, which a lot of people have been like spotting this figure, or it's actually her thighs, actually where her thighs is. Now because if I lift up the skirt, they actually decided to paint it like fully red. They didn't paint like where her skin color is supposed to be. I think a lot of people are going to be like fixing that. I'll probably do the same thing. I don't know, but I'm not really like good with customizing, but you know. And for those who are wondering how they actually attach the cape, well, they actually attach it in like inside the cape, because like I said, I'm not like, I don't know anything about customizing. Like I've never done customizing anything, like especially with capes, but as you can see, they actually attach it inside it. But yeah, I don't know how these work honestly, but if I ever done like a customizing cape, I don't know what to do. I'll probably like find tutorials of like how to attach wire capes to other figures, but this one is actually like pretty fine. This one's just really fine. All right, now that I talk about like the figure of how it looks like and stuff like that, so I just want to do like the articulation like really quick. So let's see her. Okay, so I can move side to side, obviously. It's kind of, I don't know why it feels so hard to move it. So yeah, so it doesn't go up that much because of her hair. So this is how far it's gonna go looking up. What about down? Kind of okay. I think like the only downside is like it's not gonna move up. You know, if you want to make it into like a flying pose, that's like the only like the what would you call the other word? The only little problem. So you can see the torso can obviously move. So hard to move the torso. Why is it so hard? How far I can try to like look, arch back. That's how. Okay, that's how far she can arch back. What about front? I think that's pretty much it. The waist swivel, so you can try to like rotate it around and do like try to mess around with it as well. So let's see how far she can try to raise her arm. Okay, that's how. Okay, so try to like. Okay, so that's how far she can move her arm this far. She does have obviously this like small little rotator cuff, so you can try to like move it around or like and stuff like that. So it's just a little hinge. Bicep swivel. as you can see, the one that I talked about. She does have double jointed elbows. She does have the hinges in her hand, and the rotating kick. Doing this little kick is gonna like get out of the way because of the skirt, so that's how far she can try to kick. And she does have double jointed knees, so not a problem. And the only problem, she doesn't have much of a thigh swivel, honestly, if you guys can try to see. I think this leg feels like really a little bit loose, because this one feels like a little bit like crunchy. However, this one feels a little bit loose, like I said. She does have the hinges, rotating, pivoting as well, as you can see. And she also does have toe articulation. Now for just some scale and comparisons, I just wanted to bring up for funsies Superman and Superboy. Superman is a little bit taller than Supergirl. However, Superboy seems a little bit taller than both of them. I don't know why it's up with that, but as you can see, Superboy is, you know, a little bit taller than Supergirl. And why not bring a Superman villain for this scale comparison? I wanted to bring up Lex Luthor. And you can see that Lex Luthor is bigger than, well, taller than Supergirl. Anyways guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure like this Supergirl figure isn't like officially out yet, because like the figure comes like around like in the 28th of October, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea, because I know like the pre-orders in Target has been sold out like crazy, and I understand. Now there was like people like buying this like different websites. I'll leave the website like online to you, but I know it's like people were recommending like saying that to buy this like on Amazon, which I know like some people do that, and I will put the link for those who are interested of getting it for yourself. Now this Supergirl figure will look really great on your shelf, and even with your DC Multiverse figures. Now that's gonna be the end of this video. Now if you guys are new, be sure to click subscribe to become part of the Geek Squad so you cannot miss any videos I upload. I know I'm like really tired. I'm talking like loudly, but I'm in a closet, so yeah. Anyways, my name is DroidRider, and I say goodbye.